What is up, Wretched Nation? Today we're going to hop on this road glide, go for a ride, and hope we don't freeze. The weather has turned pretty crappy lately. The last 2 days it's been raining real bad, and they were talking about a kind of a little bit of a warm front coming in, and even though it was raining, the temperature wasn't so cold. It's supposed to start snowing in like 4 hours, and the low for tonight is 28. So that's going to be pretty rough. Alright guys, let's start this thing up. Alright, let's get our nice heated gloves on. Not going to turn them up all the way, just going to have them on a little bit. Alright guys, let's go for a little ride here. Hopefully I don't freeze. I shouldn't. It's not too terribly bad. It's kind of low 40s out here. But it's not, piercing cold yet. I haven't completely abided by my cold weather gear video that I did. I'll put a link up top. Click on that and check it out if you like. I have my thin work pants on and no long johns underneath, just my regular sneakers. The biggest thing is just trying to keep my hands warm with these heated gloves. I got them on low because, like I said, it's not too bad yet. And the windbreaker has a top layer just to cut that wind. But it's kind of surprising what the weather is doing. I've ridden every Saturday in January, I believe in January. The last 3 Saturdays, this would be the 4th Saturday. And last Saturday by far was the coldest. I haven't really filmed any of that because I've been going out at night, and I don't think the night video is really going to be that great. I don't think the quality is really going to be there, so I haven't been filming that. But last Saturday was by far the coldest. On the way home, I think it was roughly midnight, maybe not quite that late, but on the way home it was 24 degrees, and that was really cold. Luckily, I had all the clothes on that I had said in the previous video, and it really wasn't that bad. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I rode 100 miles or whatever. I think it was like 20 miles, not even that. Just enough to get yourself cold, but you can pretty much deal with anything a short distance. One of the smartest things I did was, before I left to come home, I turned my heated gloves on high. And it's the first time I had done that, and it's also the coldest I'd ridden with these. But I turned my heated gloves on high and let them sit there for a few minutes before I left. And when I put them gloves on, they were really hot. But when I got out there, they never cooled down with the wind and the cold. And I feel like that was a really good idea. It wasn't too bad. My biggest issue with cold weather riding is actually my glasses, because they fog up so fast wearing like a full face. That's my biggest issue. I use anti-fog and stuff like that, but I haven't found anything to work great. If you have a suggestion, why don't you just comment down below and see if we can't help each other out on that. But it's not too bad today. Like I said, it rained 2 days ago, and we kind of got a little bit of warm weather in, and today, during the day, let's see, my clock's actually wrong, it's 4:45. This afternoon, the sun was out, the wind was blowing a little bit, but I walked outside in a t-shirt in the sun, in the shade it'd be a little cold, but yeah, it wasn't that bad. You could see the thick clouds coming, but it was kind of weird at how, I don't want to say how nice, but compared to what the last couple of days have been, it was kind of nice, you know, weather, but you knew that at night or tonight it's supposed to snow. Now before long it's supposed to start raining, and then it's going to drop off and turn to snow. I don't know what we're going to get. It hasn't really been below freezing during the day, so I don't know how the roads are, or how the land is, and what the snow is going to end up doing. But I'm pretty sure it's going to freeze over through the night a little bit. Getting to work tomorrow morning is going to be a bit of an issue, mainly just because of the way my path is set up, and they don't exactly scrape or do anything to our roads. And I don't know if you can tell just be riding around, but there's no salt or anything on these roads. So I live in North Carolina, and they don't really prepare for any of this stuff. But we'll see how it goes. I am curious to see where some of you guys live and see what kind of temperatures you're dealing with right now. What kind of weather you guys have. Are you able to ride right now? Are you able to go out, take anything out, and have a good time? Or is it just strictly everything's up for the winter and you gotta wait a couple months before everything thaws out? You can get your toys out and go play. Comment down below and let us know. I'm kind of curious. You know, it's strange to see that, you know, it did technically snow here a couple, 2 weeks ago. Nothing really stuck or anything, but it technically did snow. But before that, I saw on Instagram that it was snowing in Texas, and that just blows my mind. But I'm sure with the way the climate is out there, it definitely can happen. You just always think it's Texas being so south that it's not going to snow, but I guess it does. The weather has definitely kind of put a damper on me trying to get some of these videos going. Yesterday I tried to go out, and it really wasn't weather related, but yesterday I went to go out and put some rear pegs on the bike that I got for Christmas. They're the Kiriakin Riot mini floorboards on the back, and I asked for them for Christmas, and you know, the wife's been begging me to put little mini floorboards back there so you can have a little more room on her feet and have her feet a little bit more planted, feel a little more comfortable for her. And so I put them on the Christmas list, and I'm sure she was very obliged to get them. Well, I didn't realize that I would need the Dapper kit. Went to go put them on, and they didn't fit. I could probably make it work with a short bolt, but it wouldn't be right. And I'd have a hard time getting it to stop swiveling, so that was kind of a bust yesterday. And it was getting kind of cold and the sun going down, so didn't really get anything done yesterday. So we're out here riding today, bringing a little moto vlog to you guys. I haven't done a decent moto vlog in a while. So I'm feeling pretty warm, so not doing too bad. I was a little worried if my legs and ankles be too cold, but it's not too bad. Let's see how cold it is. See, the temperature on the bike says it's 46, so that's not too bad. Mid-40s. The temperature on the phone said it was going to be a little bit colder than that, so not too bad. Mid-40s is not bad at all. I'm sure some of the people down south, maybe in Florida, they'd be freezing right now in 40-some degree temperatures. But on the flip side, I'm sure some of the people up north would love it to be 46 degrees right now. I am absolutely loving the 2-in-1 exhaust and the Stage 1 kit on this bike. I'm so glad I did that. The exhaust does go all the way out the back, so it's not loud to me, but from behind the bike it does sound pretty good. But very glad I ditched the dual exhaust and went to the setup that I have now. If you want to check that out, I'll throw a card up top. You can click on it and check it out. I'll throw a little review video where literally $300 and we got this exhaust the way it is, from stock to full 2-in-1. That's not bad at all. Speaking of the exhaust sound, let's see if you guys can hear it a little bit right here. Give you guys a little exhaust note there. I don't know how well it's gonna come through on the GoPro mic, but like I said, I got the video linked. Go check it out. Do some little flybys and different exhaust clips for you. And if you're interested in what I did and got any questions, definitely comment, and I'll answer you, see if we can't get you helped out and figured out. My hands are starting to get a little cold, so we're going to bump up the heat. I'm going to take it to heat 3, or the highest setting. The wife got me these gloves a couple years ago for Christmas, mainly because I don't buy myself things for the most part. But I didn't want wired gloves, because I do have 2 bikes, and I just didn't want the hassle of dealing with the wires. And I thought, anytime I'm doing something that's going to be that cold, I could always wear these gloves off the bike, standing around, waiting, or doing anything. So I went with the battery-operated ones. Of course, you charge the batteries. That's obviously a downfall, is, if it's not fully charged, or even if it is fully charged and you ride all day and you kill the battery, well, you don't have heated gloves anymore. But I pretty much figured that if I'm in a situation where I really need heated gloves, probably not going to be riding all day long. I don't know how long they last. I've never had them fully charged and rode enough for them to die. But if I was packing them or going on a trip, it wouldn't be much to just put it in a bag and have my charger with me. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Was that a Nissan Rogue cop car? You don't see that every day. Like, is it even fair to have a Nissan Rogue as a cop car? Like, I know, and I don't know this for sure, but at least I believe that, I know detectives, they get like a civilian looking car usually. I guess something that gets seized for whatever, but I know they usually can have like a very normal looking car. But I mean, that's just not even fair. Like, how do you know to slow down or not do something stupid when you're next to a Nissan Rogue? Like, that's not even fair at all. I know all through high school there was a detective. I want to say, what was it? It was like a it was a Bonneville. Who made it? Was a Pontiac? Yeah, Pontiac Bonneville. It was just a silver, regular looking Bonneville, and that was a undercover cop car. And that always just, to me, once you know it, you kind of look for it, but, of course, being in high school and stuff, you do dumb stuff, and that's why you're always out looking to see, where the cops were. But it was just always funny, to me, is you got to watch out for a Pontiac Bonneville. You might get pulled over, you might get arrested doing some dumb shit near a Pontiac Bonneville. And of course, you've seen, like, they'll get Mustangs and Camaros and stuff like that, and they'll use them as undercover cars. And I even saw, like, I didn't see it in person, but I saw like a picture the truck that's got all the compartments in the back instead of a regular flatbed. It's got all like the drawers and stuff for tools and whatnot. It was that truck. Lights on, everything, pulled somebody over. Again, that's not even fair. Probably shouldn't have gone this way, thinking about it now. A little after 5 and we're going right into like the worst traffic area of town, but oh well, I was out here just trying to kill some time, and I guess I'm going to do just that. Well, we're going to try to pull in this gas station if that sun doesn't blind us. But we made it this far, and the temperature didn't drop at all. It's low at 46 degrees. It's not bad. But let's gas up and head home. I don't know who in their right mind would be getting their car washed right now. Literally supposed to start snowing in a couple hours. Let's put our warm, toasty gloves back on and we'll be on our way. Honestly, best investment ever are these heated gloves. Yep, still 46 degrees. I wonder if it'll drop any before we get home. I guess not. Yeah, we're gonna run this light. Definitely didn't want to sit there. See if we can't make this light. Not quite, well, no, I don't know why everyone was stopped. I don't know what that was. Looks like we gotta wait. Getting off the highway here, and to be honest, that wasn't cold at all. Still 46 degrees as far as the bike says. Yeah, 46 degrees. That wasn't too bad. Now, I just warmed up a little bit from being stopped at the gas station. But overall, I thought this ride was going to be a little bit colder than it actually is. Well guys, it looked like it dropped 1 degree. We're at 45 degrees, so my nose is running. It's starting to get pretty cold now. I know the temperature is going to start dropping pretty fast. It's probably going to rain here in the next couple hours and turn to snow. Oh, but now we're at 44 degrees. So it's about time to go home. But definitely had a little fun today. Go on home and warm up and get a nice hot shower. If you like the video, please hit that like button, comment down below, at the very least say hey, what's up, greatly appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Keep in touch with us and just have a good time. But as always, keep it wretched.